Good afternoon. It is November 16th, and this is the Human Services Committee. I'm Jenny Welsh. I'm the chair, and these are my lovely minions. Let's just call them minions for the heck of it. We have two resolutions that, one resolution that we're going to be considering this evening. RS 2021-1240, Allen, Welsh, Swara, and Gamble. This approves a grant from the U.S. Department of the Treasury to the Metro Action Commission to be used for emergency rental assistance in accordance with the purposes set forth in Section 3201A of the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
And a second. Okay, we have a letter to approve from Councilmember Allen, and we have our lovely MEC team here to explain what all this is about.
So this is the third installment of our Treasury dollars. In order for us to receive these dollars, we had to have spent at least 65% of the second pot of money, which was $9 million. We've actually spent it in its entirety, in addition to the first pot, which was $20 million. So we now are eligible for these dollars. The dollars were already given to Metro, but they have to be appropriated to our account by council. So this is a part of meeting Treasury requirements to continue to receive funding as long as we're spending at the rate at which they expect us to spend.
How long will that take to spend that $9 million, do you think, compared to what you've...
This, which is about 13, we believe it could be mid to end of January, and we could be done with this pot.
Okay.
We're anticipating, as I said, I mentioned last night, another 20+ million because the state did not spend at the 35% rate, so they have to allocate to Metro what would have been our portion from them, which is about, we think, about 25 million. They have presented their plan to Treasury to reallocate those dollars to Nashville, but we have to wait for Treasury to say, yes, you're ready to go before we get that next pot. We need it to come quickly because, as I said, we anticipate that what you're approving tonight, we hope, could be gone by end of January.
What's your average rentals? I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
What's your average rental assistance that
It's
you do?
about 10,000, and so when you look at the fact that we can go as far as 12 months in arrears, as much as 3 months forward,
Okay.
So we're averaging about 10,000 per household that we're assisting. Of course, we have some smaller, we have some larger. There is no cap on how much assistance you can provide to a particular household. The cap is on the number of months.
And how many households have we assisted with the money that we've spent
Just
so far?
over 3,000. So we're at about 30 million that we've actually moved into the community. That's where the 10,000 per average comes from. So our numbers show about 3,700, but we know that some of those are duplicates. Duplicates meaning they've gotten rental assistance and utility assistance. So about 3,000 households have been assisted today.
And do we know how many are in the queue?
Quite a lot. We have about 7,000 in the queue, but again, we know that some of those are duplicates. So on average, we believe we have about 4,000 to 5,000 in the queue. That's why we know, and that when I say in the queue, that doesn't mean they're complete and ready to go, meaning we may not have all the information we need to process, but we still have a pretty large number that are there.
Do you repeat if someone's already gotten rental assistance?
We will repeat, but because we have people who have been unassisted, anyone who's already been assisted is prioritized behind someone who hasn't received any assistance at all.
Okay, thanks.
So you can repeat.
Any other questions or discussion? Then we can take a vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Anyone abstaining? The resolution passes. Thank you so much for being here this evening.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Our next item on the agenda is a bill on second reading. This is BL 2021-971 with O'Connell, Evans, Swara, Sepulveda, Sledge, Welsh, Roberts, and a host of others. This amends Title II of the Metro Code of Laws to create an Office of Housing and Homelessness. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
I'm gonna grab Freddie.
And Councilmember Benedict will grab Councilmember O'Connell, if she can catch him.
Okay.
We all know how hard it is to catch
This
Freddie.
is Bobby in the first place.
Yes, Bobbing in and out.
Here he is.
CM O'Connell, we have a motion on the floor on 971, if you would like to take it over.
Sure. So you all have seen this. In fact, very pleased with the level of sponsorship and general interest in this bill. Knowing that there's a joint committee tomorrow and that we've got a special called committee of the Continuum of Care and Homelessness Planning Council, I had requested a one-meeting deferral of this in affordable housing and would encourage this committee also to undertake the one-meeting deferral of the bill.
Is that with the substitute or as is?
I am not intending to offer the substitute this time. We can discuss the merits of the substitute, but that is not something I intend to offer.
Any questions or discussion? All those in favor of one meeting deferral, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstaining?
Thanks.
The motion passes. Thank you so much, CM O'Connell. And with that, this committee, the Human
Quick and
Services
easy.
Committee, is calling it a day. Thank you so much.
Can we call it a night too?
We'll call it a night. We'll call it a night.
We're gonna be here a while.
It is dark outside.
Yeah, yeah, he, when it gets that dark.
Oh, thank you. Yes, you can. And I'll go in. I'm gonna take those because I clean it up and